the need to go fast, to go far. But this adventure will bring you something very different. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the great grass race. The first stretch of road. And already our contestants have got the attention of several local law enforcement, being pulled over multiple times on their very first day. Luckily, the interaction proved positive, and the officers were kind enough to give our travelers some much-needed directions and even pose for a few pictures.
Fortunate incident with the police. They're trying to help us out. They're sending us up the, what's the road called again? The pass? The what?
Santa Susana Pass Road.
Santa Susana Pass Road.
Along the way, in a kind-hearted show of solidarity,
Give me plenty of energy so I can win.
strangers have eagerly sided with our travelers, donating food, gas, and supplies.
Give you guys gas.
This guy here, asked a family in a neighborhood if they had a tent, and they said that they might, but if we were there in the next 20 minutes, that they would help us. But we left. So I was driving down the road, and we were parked at a red light, and we're at a red light, and the kid and his mom, the same one, rolls up, and he's like, I have a tent for you. He popped the trunk, I got out, grabbed the tent, threw it in at the light, and he saved our lives, so now we have a tent to sleep in tonight. Amen. Boom.
As our travelers spend their first night on the open road, they find themselves unable to find shelter, forcing them to make do by sleeping out in the elements on the side of the road. Unfortunately, they discover too late that their makeshift camp is situated just a little too close to an active railway.
All night, baby.
But that wasn't the loudest one. The real train came last
Shook
night.
the ground. It was like,
all night. We had some white noise with the train, but it's cool.
I thought the train was coming to get us. It was so loud.
It was like the Polar Express.
10 feet away from us. I was like, that train is hitting us.
Making sleeping soundly an absolute impossibility. Ironically, the next morning, the team discovered that if they'd only traveled a little farther up the road, they could have set up for the night in a serene and quiet park.
Hopefully better than, easier than yesterday. Slept an hour, woke up for another hour, slept 2 hours, and moving around all night.
So, we see you have a bike here. How did that come to be?
Magic, yeah. So my friends last night, they came, dropped off the bike, they dropped off a canister, some food for us, some trail mix. So that was really nice of them. They drove about an hour and a half, so shout out to Jessica, Bo, Scott, and Ash.
All right, and that's completely actually within the rules because anyone can give you anything you want. They can be friends, they can be family, they can hand it. You guys just can't do what? You can't accept money.
Yeah.
And anything else you're not allowed to do?
I think that's really...
And you can't buy things, right? You can't accept money or buy things, but you can be handed all the things that anyone wants to give you. So tell me about the strategy. How do you think the bike is going to benefit you?
So the tractor goes about 5 miles an hour and then a little slower with the luggage we have behind it. And then even up hills we're going a swift 3.5 miles an hour. So this can go way, way faster.
Right.
Probably about definitely over 10 miles an hour. So up hills is going to be very useful to reduce the weight of me and also help me look ahead to see what else is in the area.
Smart. So you can go ahead and scout, and the weight that you're carrying, it's going to slow you down a little bit, but you're going to more than make up that weight because most of the time they won't be dragging your 120-pound self or so.
Yeah.
That's great. Really good thinking. All right.
Well, trippy. Come on, baby. Come on.
All right, guys, you've survived your first day on the job. What are your thoughts so far? Yeah. You made it. You made it.
It wasn't bad. We made it safe and sound.
We were so shocked to find out that you guys were all together still as a team that we had to come in and find out why. Now we realize the competition is not against each other, at least for a while. It's maybe against life and death. But your lives were put in danger a few times along the way. We also found out how nice everyone is in LA, and that not everyone is as nice as we would have hoped they would be. Well, now things are gonna get all kinds of interesting, because we're gonna add some new rules that you guys weren't aware of until now. Well, since you guys have decided to stay together as a team, we've decided to add a few more challenges and a few more rules. The first one is we're going to limit how long you can drive to 8 total engine hours. 8 total engine hours, so that will not include breaks. But it's not going to be an unlimited drive time. Only 8 total hours can you drive. As you guys work your way across the country, be sure to check your oil. Be sure to not put your tractor in neutral. Because we heard that someone was going 40 miles an hour through an intersection the other day.
And ran a red light.
And ran a red light.
Well, we
don't want
survived.
anyone
We survived.
Makes for good TV though.
So check your oil. Don't put it in neutral. Make sure your trailers are attached cleanly. Check those before you leave every day. And most of all, lean in, rely on each other, and get across the country in one piece, whether it's as a group of 2 or a group of 12. We don't care. We want to make sure everyone has fun and stays safe. Well, do you guys feel that you will be ready to break off on your own in 2 days, in 3 days, in 5 days? What are your thoughts?
You'll see on the show.
My thoughts is
We have our last minute surprises too.
I don't know my maps.
Once, like, in an honest opinion, once I feel like we can get away from the chaos and feel comfortable with the girl teams being by themselves and don't have to worry about them, then I'll feel comfortable about breaking off. But right
I
now,
would be offended at that, but that's a totally accurate statement.
okay, yeah, because right
Girl
now,
teams,
right now it's all
technically,
about
so-
showing each other how to finagle challenges.
I'm
So once you
I'm
have
a guy
idea
girl
how you can
that wears
finagle,
really close.
then it's like, okay,
I'm a tomboy
now
that
this
wears
is
like girl
competition.
boys do.
So it's like,
I love you about that too.
hey, the most driven wins. It could be a week later.
Next, we've heard there's a bit of a challenge to the rules. I don't want to call it cheating. We've heard that some people broke a rule, and our producers have decided that there's going to have to be a small penalty imposed for doing that. We heard that someone ordered a pizza last night.
Conflicts abound, and lines are drawn in the sand as one contestant makes an illegal move and forces the others to take sides over a pizza. On the next, The Great Grass Race.